All right, shalom, shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Karkadash. Double honors to the other apostles of great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya coming at you again with a quick lesson to the Spirit. As you see, the entitled, The World is Being Plagued. All right. Now, of course, you have this CV thing that's going on, and then this MP monkeypox, if you will, that's going on, which we will see during this fall winter season how much things will ramp up. See if another shutdown is coming and things of that nature, but this winter, this fall, hey, it's going to be harsh, man, because there's a lot of plants that's not coming in. We've been through a terrible drought this year. And not to mention, for the past couple of years, farmlands have been getting flooded, cattle has been dying, even the reserves have been getting fucked up. All right. So let me get into some. So let me get into this. So this is from Biden, right? So this is from Des Moines Register. I'm just go straight into it. A few months ago, President Joe Biden warned food shortages are going to be real. He may just be on to something. For the first time in a long time, Americans should take note. Already, food banks are turning up empty shelves and food prices are out of control. These are both ominous signs. And I believe he did that. I don't know if when he made that speech was the State of the Union or not. Here's the real question: If Biden administration's if the Biden administration disastrously handing of the still unsolved baby formula shortage is any indication, does he have a plan to mitigate a potential food shortage? Logic would dictate the supporting American farmers will be the first step. To not do so will be like hearing a thunderstorm is coming and not closing your windows. If Biden Slakia, it appears Biden has taken the second route. We're in a crisis now. John Boyd Jr., the president of the National Black Farmers Association, warned back in May. In June, he called out Biden for promising me a meeting last year to discuss inflation with no follow up. American farmers are seeing increased cost across the board, from fertilizer, pesticides to equipment repair and seasonal labor. Diesel costs are through the roof amid Biden's war on American energy. What's that? Glyphosate, the active ingredient in one of America's most widely used weed killers, is up 250% from a year earlier because of supply chain challenges. Biden promised to fix, according to another survey, the Purdue University CME Group AG Economy Barometer. From April, 30% of farmers struggle to get herbicides, 20% of farm machinery parts, and 26% fertilizer, and 17 insecticides. All of this can mean less food when crops are harvested in long term, and American farmers are getting financially clobbered as a result. A recent study from Texas A&M University found farmers' profits will drop by 60% in 2020, in part because of higher input costs. All right. So, what does that mean? This harvest season is going to be horrible, man. And these are things that's been building up all the way to this year. Mind you, 4 to 5 years ago, the crops were going through a lot of shit. The cattle were dying. All types of shit was. Hey, those floods came through central Babylon and fucked up a lot of shit, man. Um, Let me get the scripture. Let me get Ezekiel 4 real quick. Because this thing is very real. We are literally entering into Jacob's trouble, man. Cannibalism is coming back in a big way. All right. Let me get this. Ezekiel 4 and 9. I'm starting with 8. And behold, I will lay bands upon thee. Thou shalt not turn from thee from one side to another till thou hast ended the days of thy siege. Take thou also unto thee wheat, barley, beans, lentils, and the millet and fitches, and put them in one vessel, and make thee bread thereof according to the numbers of days that thou shalt lie on thy side. 390 days thou shalt eat thereof. And thy meat which thou shalt eat shall be by weight, 20 shekels a day, from time to time shall thou eat it. Thou shalt also drink water by measure, the sixth part of a hin, from time to time thou shalt drink. And thou shalt eat barley cakes, and thou shalt bake it with dung that cometh out of a man in thy sight, because guess what? This was a precursor to all the things that was going to happen, right? Eating your food by measure, it being rationed, it costing an outrageous price. We're already in those times, man. All right, we are already in those times. Now, ultimately, Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to protect and guide the elect. And a raven came and fed Jeremiah. It was that Elijah and the curse of oil with the lady. All right. Um, guess what? Yahweh Shemi Shai is going to bring a lot of great miracles back for his elect. Because in Isaiah 65, the Lord said his prophets, his servants, was going to eat, drink, and be merry, while the rest of these people are going to go through hell. All right. So we are already leading up to all the signs of this Jacob's trouble, this death and destruction, the love of many waxing cold, cannibalism, uh, uprisings, all types of things, man. And like I said, ultimately Jacob's trouble. A shalom to you, Akim and Akwaf that's tuning in. All right. So the stage is set, especially with all this disease out here now, man. The Lord is hidden this world left, right, left, right. There's nothing these people could do, man. As soon as they think they got out of one situation, they run into another situation. Just like Amos, the man that escaped the bear ran into a lion. The man that ran from the lion ran into his house, put his hand on the wall, and the serpent was there, man. All right. Second Ezra 15 and 5. Behold, saith Yahweh, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. For wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. All right, so Yahweh Shem Shai is coming back to destroy this place. And it starts with the plagues and the signs, man. These are all signs of the coming of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay? I'm gonna jump straight to verse 10. Behold, my people are led as a flock to the slaughter. I will not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. This is the future. All right, Ezra was back during a time of the Babylonian captivity, right? They they weren't prisoners in Egypt. So what Egypt is being talked about? The same Egypt that is written about in Revelations 11, that place that's called spiritually Egypt is Sodom, which is Babylon the Great, America. All right. It says, I will bring them with a mighty hand and with a stretched out arm, and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy all the land thereof. All right. Egypt shall mourn, and the foundations of there should be smitten with the plague, and the punishment of in the punishment that Yahweh should bring upon it. And what's the punishment Yahweh Shemel is about to bring upon Egypt? Total annihilation. All right. But it's going to start with those plagues. Jump to verse 27. For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye should remain in them. For Yahweh shall not deliver you because ye have sinned against them. So Yahweh Shemel is going to keep a lot of you, especially you wicked 2/3 niggas. The Lord is going to put you guys in a bad predicament where all the foul niggas went. All right, a little hint of Biggie. So like, yeah, I had to get that out of my system. But all right, Yahweh Shemel is going to really show you wicked Israelites his true power, man. All right. The Lord is going to laugh when your fears come upon you, man. All right. It's going to come in the worst way. All right. Second Ezra 15:49. I will set plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, sword, pestilence, to waste thy houses with destruction. And the glory of thy power should be dried up like a flower, and the heat shall arise that is sent over thee. All right. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shah is getting ready to do to Babylon the Great in the whole world, man. It's certain places Yahweh Shema Shah is going to fuck up. All right. And like I said, these plagues are going to hit the whole world. And the greatest plague that's going to hit the world, all right, is those chariots of Yahweh Shema Shai. He said, this is the curse that go over the whole earth. All right. So you people are really going to be put into fear. Imagine all this shit happening. There's no food. Cannibalism is going on. All types of anarchy. All right. The worst possible case scenario you could think of. And then after all that, these chariots come. Are you people are gonna lose your fucking mind, man. All right? You people are gonna lose your fucking mind. And it's going to be beautiful, man. It's going to be beautiful. Let me get into this. Jeremiah 49:17. Also, Edom should be a desolation. Now, there are certain places Yahweh Shemi Shai speaks of that he's saying is going to be desolate, total desolation. Edom, Babylon, which those two words are synonymous with each other. All right. The land of the north. All right. Egypt. Okay. That place is going to be desolate. It's going to be a fucking desert, right? Everyone that goeth by it shall be astonished and shall hiss at the plagues thereof. All right. As in the overthrow of Sodom and Gomorrah. Wait, when did that happen to Edom? When did that happen to the land of Edom? That it was overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah. Now, we all know about Sodom and Gomorrah. Spiritual fire rained down from the heavens, man. Okay? And the 5 neighboring cities, man, it all burned up. In the neighbor cities thereof, saith Yahweh, no man should be able to abide there, neither son of man dwell therein. All right? You could go to south of Judah. South of Judah, you have Edom. People still roaming that land. So what land is this talking about? You got guys that say, well, Edom is done away with. Well, when did this happen to the land of Edom? It's going to happen, all right? Edom, the daughter of Babylon, all right? Which is Babylon the Great. That's the daughter of Babylon. Babylon the Great, all right? This place is going to be overthrown like Sodom and Gomorrah. That has not happened yet, man. Okay? That has not happened yet. And what plagues are going to happen here? The ultimate plague are those chariots and those nukes fucking this place up, man. That's going to be the ultimate destruction of this place. Okay? Whether you people see it or not, man, these plagues are coming upon the earth for a reason. All right? Revelations talks about different plagues that's going to hit this place. Revelations 9 speaks about it. All right? I believe Revelations 15 speaks about it. Okay? So, Khan, that's pretty much it. On that, hey, Yahweh Shem Al Shai. Let me see if I can find another report. Which there's, you can just look this up anywhere, man. These articles. I'm just reading one time. This is the Business Insider. It says we are in a global, it's like we are in a global food crisis that will wreak havoc on local economies and trigger civil unrest. All right, this is the Business Insider, a big publisher. All right, so these people know what's up. Let's see what else we can read. All right. And it's crazy. You got all this shit looming, yet these niggas are giving billions of dollars to your Ukraine. What type of kingdom is this, man? All this shit going on, food crisis, gas prices, and all this shit. That's why this Edomite has to go, man. Especially Babylon the Great. All right. So with that, hey, I'm gonna say all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Krakadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone, and salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Ba ba ba.